Hello everyone, if you are in need of a good laugh, well, you're in luck because we've got the lowdown on the top 10 new comedy movies on Netflix that are guaranteed to make you laugh until your sides hurt. From jaw-dropping action to heists to buddy comedies, this list has it all. But before jumping into the list, make sure to like and subscribe. First, I would like to talk about number 1, Murder Mystery 2, released in 2023. The IMDb rating of this movie is 5.6. Our favorite accidental detectives, Nick and Audrey Spitz, are once again thrown into a whirlwind of chaos and comedy. This time, they're cruising the Mediterranean when a priceless artifact goes missing, and a fellow passenger is found, well, not so alive. With a ship full of suspects and a storm brewing, they've got to crack the case before they're next on the hit list. It's a wild ride of suspense, laughter, and unexpected twists that'll keep you guessing till the end. It is a delightful blend of comedy and suspense. Sandler and Aniston are back in their element, delivering punchy one-liners and hilarious banter that'll have you chuckling in your seat. Some of you might find the humor a bit over the top at times, but it's all part of the charm. It's a light-hearted romp that doesn't take itself too seriously, which is a breath of fresh air in the often grim world of murder mysteries. Number 2, Me Time, came out in 2022, and this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 5.1. This film takes us through the life of Alex, a high-powered executive who seemingly has it all. However, when a sudden life event forces Alex to take a step back from the hustle and bustle, they embark on a year-long sabbatical, a me-time year, to rediscover what truly matters. From learning to cook, meditating in the serene countryside, to reconnecting with old friends and family, Alex's journey is filled with laughter, tears, and plenty of life lessons. The climax, a poignant moment of self-realization, leaves the audience with a powerful message about the importance of self-care and balance in our increasingly busy lives. It's a film that doesn't just entertain but also makes you pause and reflect. The storyline is simple yet profound, and the execution is nothing short of brilliant. It's a film that will make you laugh, cry, and most importantly, it will make you think. Number 3, We Have a Ghost, released in 2023. The IMDb rating of this movie is 6.1. The film follows the story of Kevin, a struggling writer who moves into a new house with his girlfriend and her daughter. But as soon as they arrive, they begin to experience strange and unexplainable phenomena, including objects moving on their own and mysterious voices coming from the walls. However, as they investigate the source of these strange occurrences, they discover that their house is haunted by the ghost of a young boy who has the ability to possess the living. But instead of being scared, Kevin and his family decide to embrace their new ghostly roommate and use his powers to their advantage. However, the plot can be a bit convoluted, with some twists and turns that feel a bit forced. Number 4, Yes Day, came out in 2021, and this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 5.7. The film follows the story of Allison and Carlos, two parents who are tired of always saying no to their kids' requests. So, they decide to give their children a yes day, where they have to say yes to every request their kids make for 24 hours. However, as you can imagine, chaos ensues as the kids come up with all sorts of wild and crazy ideas, from eating ice cream for breakfast to going on a spontaneous road trip. But as the day goes on, Allison and Carlos begin to realize that saying yes to their kids is actually bringing them closer together as a family. Overall, it's a great choice for a family movie night, and it's sure to leave you with a smile on your face. Number 5, Don't Look Up, released in 2022. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.2. The story follows a group of amateur astronomers who stumble upon a giant asteroid headed straight for Earth. They quickly realize that no one believes them and they are the only ones who can save the world. But saving the world is no easy feat. They must navigate through government cover-ups, media skepticism, and their own personal struggles to get the word out. It's a hilarious, heart-pounding adventure that will have you questioning what you would do if the end of the world was near. This movie will deliver you a remarkable dark comedy with constant thrillers, which will entertain you along with amazing performances of one of the greatest casts. Number 6, The Man from Toronto, released in 2022, and this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 5.8. The film follows the story of Teddy, a hapless New Yorker who is mistaken for a deadly assassin known as the Man from Toronto. When he arrives in Toronto for a job, he is mistaken for the real assassin by a tough-as-nails cop named Calvin, played by Kevin Hart. However, Teddy and Calvin team up to take down a group of dangerous criminals, all while trying to clear Teddy's name and avoid getting killed in the process. However, I do have to say that the film's plot can be a bit thin at times, and some of the jokes and gags feel a bit forced. But I would still recommend The Man from Toronto to anyone who is looking for a fun and entertaining action comedy. It's a great choice for a movie night with friends. Number 7. Red Notice, released in 2021. The IMDb rating of this movie is 6.3. His movie is very entertaining and its story begins when, in the world of international crime, an Interpol agent attempts to hunt down and capture the world's most wanted art thief. When an Interpol-issued Red Notice, the highest level warrant to hunt and capture the world's most wanted, goes out, the FBI's top profiler John Hartley is on the case. His global pursuit finds him smack dab in the middle of a daring heist where he's forced to partner with the world's greatest art thief Nolan Booth in order to catch the world's most wanted art thief, the Bishop. The high-flying adventure that ensues takes the trio around the world, across the dance floor, trapped in a secluded prison, into the jungle, and, worst of all for them, constantly into each other's company. Number 8. Who's a Good Boy, released in 2022. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 4.6. The film follows the story of Max, a lovable golden retriever who is adopted by a young couple named Sarah and Tom. As Max settles into his new home, he quickly becomes a beloved member of the family, bringing joy and happiness to everyone he meets. But when Max is diagnosed with a serious illness, Sarah and Tom are forced to confront the difficult decision of whether to put him down or try an experimental treatment that could save his life. However, Sarah and Tom struggle to come to terms with Max's illness and the impact it has on their lives. But through it all, Max remains a source of love and comfort, reminding them of the importance of family and the power of unconditional love. The film also has a great message about the importance of cherishing the time we have with our loved ones, both human and animal. Number 9. Tom and Jerry, released in 2021. The IMDb rating of this movie is 5.2. This movie is a fun and nostalgic throwback to the classic cartoon series that we all know and love. The film follows the story of Tom and Jerry, the iconic cat and mouse duo who have been entertaining audiences for decades. When Tom moves to New York City to pursue his dream of becoming a musician, he crosses paths with Jerry, who is living in a fancy hotel and causing all sorts of mischief. However, Tom and Jerry engage in their classic game of cat and mouse, all while trying to navigate the challenges of life in the big city. The cast of Tom and Jerry is fantastic, with great performances from the human actors as well as the animated characters. The film also has some great slapstick humor and plenty of nods to the classic cartoon series. And on very last, number 10, The Lovebirds, released in 2020. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.1. This movie is a hilarious romantic comedy that will have you laughing and rooting for the main characters from start to finish. The film follows the story of Gibran and Leilani, a couple who are on the verge of breaking up when they accidentally get caught up in a murder mystery. As they try to clear their names and solve the crime, they find themselves on a wild and crazy adventure that takes them all over the city. However, as Gibran and Leilani try to navigate their way through the twists and turns of the plot, all while dealing with their own relationship issues. The film also has some great comedic moments and plenty of heartwarming scenes that will leave you feeling good. Overall, it's a great choice for a date night or a girls' night in, and it's sure to leave you with a smile on your face. Well friends, this was the whole video, and if you enjoyed it and want to support us, the easiest way is to like the video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more top 10 lists and more entertaining content. See you in the next video.